Hi, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera everyone. My name is Dr. Hidayana binti Muhammad Noor. I am senior lecturer from Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Study UiTM Seremban 3 campus. Representing my group member, I will present about our research which is titled on understanding the dynamic relationship between safety culture, effective commitment and organizational effectiveness.
This is outline of our research presentation. First, I will explain on research background, followed with problem statement, research objective, literature review and conceptual framework, research methodology, finding and discussion, and finally, conclusions.
As a research background, our study will focus in the context of management of private sector. Private sector is a key fundamental actor in supporting and promoting the development of United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2030, in which we have 70 SDG goals. In Malaysia, private sector have growings. According to data from Company Commissions Malaysia's 2021, in 2020 there are about 1.3 number of private organizations in Malaysia. Private organizations also play a significant contribution to the Malaysian gross domestic product, in which it has increased from 4.4% in GDP to 5.4% from 2019 to 2020. Despite of the growing and significant contribution, most of private organizations facing several difficulty and challenges. For example, lack of technology support, weak managerial support, weak leaderships, low qualities of managing total quality management, and in addition with the impact of pandemic COVID-19, it has contributed to the low market demand and supply as well as unemployment problem. Okay, relating to this matter, our study try to rely on the foundation of social esteem theory (SET). We believe that causal relationship between the proposed variable can help private organizations to improve their effectiveness. Pertaining to the matter, we believe that the investments in employee well-being can help the employee to provide extra role behavior and investing their time and effort in helping their organizations. So, in this case, we believe that by inculcating workplace safety by the employee and top management, it will increase employee loyalty, and as a result, it will support employee effective commitment. In this case, we believe that effective commitment in return can help to improve private organization productivity and effectiveness.
Safety culture is very important in improving the level of effective commitment, and that will result to improving in organizational effectiveness. However, we have identified several problems related to this variable. Even though safety culture is very significant, however, in practice, in reality, the practice of safety culture among many of Malaysian private organizations are still poor. Despite the establishment of safety rule and regulation in many organizations, the level of safety culture practice is still weak and low. For instance, as you can see from the table, until March 2020, the empirical report has shown that 1,896 workplace accident cases occur in Malaysia. This is data according to Department of Organizational Safety and Health 2020. The manufacturing sector also has been discovered as the highest sector facing occupational accident, with 1,099 non-permanent disability case, 55 permanent disability, 18 death cases, and overall cases recorded as 1,172 cases.
Based on the identified problems, so we aim to conduct this study in order to examine the influence of safety culture on organizational effectiveness with the role mediating variable effective commitment. In this study, we wanted to focus in the context of Malaysian manufacturing industry because we believe that safety culture is very significant and needed in this sector. In our study, we employed social esteem theory (SET).
which is developed by Cropanzo and Michel 2005. This theory suggests that interaction between two parties must involve reciprocal interdependence. This means that when organizations are able to initiate the social exchange process by valuing their employee contributions and caring for their well-being, in return their employee will respond with suitable behavior. This relationship should always be developed through trust, loyalty, and mutual commitment. Based on this social exchange theory, we believe that safety culture is considered as psychological antecedent representing organization's side in the exchange relationship. When the employee feels psychologically empowered, they will reciprocate the organization with the work effectiveness. This research also aims to test effective commitment as the mediator between the topics. In the study, the researcher posit that supporting employee safety could enhance effective commitment and develop feeling with reciprocity, trust that can increase positive outcome as organizational performance. Therefore, our main variable for our study, we have safety culture, effective commitment, and organizational effectiveness. Through this causal relationship, we aim to develop and to test our model in order to prove whether effective commitment could mediate the relationship between safety culture and organizational commitment. Therefore, the study proposed the following hypotheses. First, for null hypothesis, we propose that effective commitment does not significantly mediate the relationship between safety culture and organizational effectiveness. For alternate hypothesis, we expect that effective commitment significantly mediate the relationship between safety culture and organizational effectiveness.
This is our research model. As you can see from figure 1, our independent variable is a safety culture, our mediation variable is effective commitment, and our dependent variable is organizational effectiveness. Therefore, we propose that instead of the direct relationship between safety culture toward organizational effectiveness, we propose and we hope that by the emergence of effective commitment can enhance the relationship between safety culture and organizational effectiveness. Next, I will present our research methodology. For your information, we have employed a cross-sectional survey in conducting our study. We have used a research questionnaire and then we have provided the questionnaire toward 200 employees at Honda Manufacturing Sdn Bhd, Melaka. In terms of our sampling technique, we have employed a systematic sampling technique, which is a probability sampling method where researchers selects a member from the population by calculating at regular interval. In this study, the populations of employees at Honda Manufacturing Sdn Bhd, Melaka is 400. Therefore, we have referred to Craigie and Morgan table to get the number of sample, which is 200. So we divide 400 with 200 to get the interval number. In this case, we get second. So every second position of the employee in the employment list will get the survey from our group. So we will repeat the process until we have finished the data collection of 200 respondents.
In terms of measurement, we have used adapted scale from previous scholar, and all these scholars have been tested to measure its goodness of measure, and our normality and variability value have fulfilled all the assumptions, and all scale have been used a Likert scale in which we measure the variable based on 5 strongly agree to 1 strongly disagree. For data analysis, we have adopted process macro, which is a bootstrapping statistical computer tool written by Andrew Hayes as an extension for both SPSS and SAS software. This is the result of our study. To conclude that the results show that effective commitment has proven to be a mediator between safety culture and organizational effectiveness. By combining the effective commitment as mediating variable, the effect of safety culture on organizational effectiveness will be higher and more significant. As a conclusion, several limitations of the study should be noted. First, the sample of the study is only limited to employees at manufacturing sector, which is Honda Malaysia, Melaka. Therefore, we encourage future study to widen the sample of the study. Second, the common method variant problem due to single approach of survey. So we suggest that future study can utilize objective measure or longitudinal study. Finally, this study is only limited within 3 variables. Therefore, we suggest that future study to widen our model and to include other significant variables such as leadership, personalities, and others. Thank you so much.